Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Part two. I don't know why I always get busy, but this is breaking news, so I'm glad I wait. According to Unique Mecca Audio, I love him. He keep up and he from the inside. Honey, P. Diddy done got in a fight with the feds. I believe it because he melting down. He done had quite a few outbursts. It's understandable. From drug withdrawal to everything. So it's understandable. But I'm about to play this video from Unique and then I'm going to get back where we left off from the last video. All right, hold on.
Saying on social media. Diddy feels like he's coming home. I'm going to break this down. This is from a very reliable source close to the family in the case. I'm going to break this down. Got the new exclusive information. What's going on with Diddy. You don't want to miss this. Hit the QR code on the screen. My man, QR code works. Subscribe at Unique Mecca Audio Business and Mecca Audio TV. And don't forget to hit the notification. All right. Going on. All right. Because this man right here is in a world of a lot of trouble. He's sitting in MDC, Brooklyn right now. I done got the word from reliable sources as far as what's going down. And I saw a video up there that somebody put reality starting to set in as Diddy has a huge meltdown down in prison, right? That's what one of these podcasters put up, right? And from that, and then hearing the words right from the horse's mouth, it makes no sense. He had a meltdown. He said, man, in prison, you fighting for is going on, all types of stuff jump off where it's like, where do we really go from here? You know what I mean? So, of course, you're going to worry. You know, you're going to say, you know what I mean? You're going to do all of that. First, the world, you standing out, you running things. So now he's thinking, how did I get here? But I'm going to get the exclusive on how he's living in, on the inside first, right? Diddy got somebody that makes his bed. All right, let's get it 100. Somebody that makes his bed. Somebody that makes his coffee. Somebody that work on a food cart that's collecting whatever food it is that he likes when they come in the morning. Let's say it's apples or oranges. You know what I mean? Or milk. You know, he might say, give me 4 milk every day. Y'all want milk? You want milk? Give me 12 milks every day. And whenever you got eggs, you know what I mean? Give me all the toast, whatever. And then he might pay them, in books and stamps. Where my books and stamps at? Always got my books nearby somewhere. But, you pay books and stamps. That's the currency on the inside is books and stamps, right? So you pay with these books and stamps, and they do whatever you want. Dude clean the cell, dude wipe off his shower shoes when he come out the shower. I wouldn't do nothing stupid like that. But, that Diddy, he done had a dude sitting there who just supposed to pat his flat top. You know what I mean? And got a bag, So who knows what he got him doing? He might have me come out, we come out this shower, we take our towel when we done, and our washcloths, and we wash it between our shower shoes.
This breaking news, Diddy fought the feds.
You know how y'all do. Oh, somebody say turn the gunshots down a little bit. So I just turned the gunshots down. Turn down a little. I don't want to scare nobody. I'm scared them off with the gunshots, right? But Diddy's sitting in there. He's paying for whatever services that he wants. And that's a part of business. So one of the homies said, the Diddy, damn, you've been like somebody that done did 5 or 10 years. He said, all y'all done been in there, so I learned from y'all. And he's doing his thing, and he's surviving on the inside. But Diddy feels like he's gonna beat the case, right? Now I'm gonna give it exclusive what's going on. So this the exclusive, right? Diddy's ready to go to trial. He ain't worrying about nothing. He feel he gonna beat the feds. Diddy feels that because he said the videotapes they took is equivalent to us having a ring camera and they taking the footage from the ring camera. So we talking about a mansion that got all kinds of cameras that watch the top of the roof, the top right side of the roof, the top front of the roof, the top back of the roof, the bottom under the roof, on the left, on the right. And there's cameras all over the place. That's just on the outside. Then you go on the inside and you got mad cameras on the inside. All right. So while these cameras is on the inside, they got one in the hallway, in the washroom, in the head, but this swears that there is no free code. So you're hearing it first here, Unique Mega Audio.
Wow.
Diddy swears. We're gonna revisit this when this case comes out because Diddy swears that there is no freak off tapes. That the only tapes they have is tapes.
Hey, sweetie, this part two. I love you.
Somebody, you know what I mean? With their guests doing whatever they're doing, but it wasn't nobody.
This breaking news.
Never been in no room with no, group of people butt naked slinging like they saying on social media. That's what he's saying. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying right there. So we're gonna revisit that, but that's what he's saying. He's saying that whatever what they call freak offs that they got with like him and his woman, with another man or whatever, that she chose the man, she orchestrated everything, and she ran everything during the course of the interview. This is what the sources is telling me that Diddy said is going on, so he feel he gonna beat the case. It's not like it's impossible to beat the feds, because let me ride. Now, it's not impossible to beat the feds. R. Kelly beat the feds. Remember, R. Kelly beat the feds before. You know what I mean? But the reason why they say the feds have a 95, 98% conviction rate is because most people fold under pressure and plead guilty. But then he said, I'm not folding. There's no pressure whatsoever. I'm going to trial. He said he going to 12 rounds. They didn't want to go to 12 rounds. You know what I mean? He in boxing and you're throwing the punches, you're doing what you got to do. And while you're throwing the punches, at the end, the referee adds up the punches. You got the people on the scorecard. That's
Let
the
me
jury,
go past
and
this now.
Diddy
He
feels
getting
he
long.
wants to,
P. Diddy feel he gonna win.
He swears I pulled the table by accident. You know what I mean? No, but I was running by and my shoelace was untied and my shoelace got caught up on a little thing under and it pulled the table by accident and it fell. That's an excuse. You know what I mean? Now, Diddy got a bunch of excuses for everything. He swears that there was no freak offs. He said that there was no celebrities in no room together with him, like I said, slinging my naked. You know what I'm saying? He was none of that. So that's where he's at. So I want to know, Ral, what do y'all think about that and how the family feel? Hearing the social media put all of this out.
He going to jail.
Saying is true. That he's coming out swinging in January. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Don't say that I didn't tell you. Don't say you didn't hear it first here. Diddy, P. Diddy, says that they ain't got nothing on him and he ready to go toe to toe with the feds. But I know for a fact, let me ride. I know for a fact that there's no way that you're going to go toe to toe with the feds and not going to get a heck of a fight.
Right.
But, the feds have the bag. They get the private investigators, the lawyers. Because, whenever you get a case, right, you got to get a private investigator. Because the private investigator is to do a private investigation on the witnesses to find dirt on the witnesses. So it's the same way the feds use their, FBI and DEA agents, which is really their, private find out who's getting, who's, who's robbing who, and they find out all the information. And then when violence come into play, then they bring you into court like Diddy behind me, sitting there fighting for your life. But now he was doing it a completely legitimate way, but he got too big for his britches. Let's talk about Diddy getting too big for his britches. I'm gonna add that in here, right? They allowed Diddy to make $1 billion in the greatest country of the world, in the very country that his ancestors were slaves. And they allowed the child of a slave to make $1 billion. And that child thought that he was one of them.
Facts.
They got something called old money, Diddy. See, your kids now, they're starting a generation from your bag of old money. God willing, you don't lose the trial, because if you lose the trial, they come to take Combs Enterprise, Bad Boy,
Everything.
whatever else you got, your house, recording studio,
Everything.
whatever, all that crap. Anything you got, Sean John, and it's crazy. It's real crazy. It's crazy.
Yep. So I just wanted to say that breaking news from Unique Mecca Audio. I love him. Go follow him. Now, getting back to part 2. Because this long. Then I finished off with Miss Richard. We doing a timeline. Jane Doe 2. On October 27, Combs was hit with a 10th lawsuit by an anonymous woman who claims Combs abused her physically and sexually for 4 straight years. So in 4 years, you couldn't leave. You ain't had no way to escape. In her suit, Jane Doe says she more than once woke up in Combs' bed, badly injured after blacking out the night before with no memory of what had happened. Doe says in the suit that she met Combs in the fall of 2020 at an overseas location. He paid her to travel there, and the two began seeing each other regularly after that. They met up roughly once a month, and Combs will often drug her against her will, then sexually abuse her. But you kept going back for 4 years because of what? You wanted the fame, the money, and the gifts. On one morning, she woke up and her feet were purple and bruised, and she had a bite mark on her heel. Jane Doe did not know how she sustained the injuries. Doe later revealed she had been unwittingly dosed with ketamine, according to the lawsuit. But you stayed for 4 years. Wow. Then October 14th, Busby filed like 100 lawsuits against him, attorney Busby. He filed 13 lawsuits against Combs. The lawsuit represent men and women who claim Combs sexually assaulted them from 2000 to 2022. Busby said in a statement that he would continue to file lawsuits weekly as he gathers more evidence from alleged victims. The plaintiffs in those cases have not been named, but at least one was that 13-year-old girl. And this is where Jay-Z entered the picture. Another plaintiff accused Combs of allegedly drugging him using Rofinol that had been mixed into the baby oil. 2 new lawsuits filed on October 28th accused the rapper of drugging and sexually assaulting a 10-year-old boy in 2005 and a 17-year-old reality star in 2008. Ooh, that's the guy that played in Umpire, I think. Because he said Diddy and Will Smith did him, the little young guy, Booking, what's his name? In Empire, Bayshar. Sean Combs has strongly denied all accusations against him and vowed to fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. In a statement in December following the lawsuit brought by Jane Doe, he called the claim sickening and said his accusers were looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and my truth. Combs' lawyer Sean Hawley branded the events described in lawsuit as pure fiction. We have overwhelmingly indisputable proof that these claims are complete lies. We will address the outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate actions those who make them. Following the statement with Retier, Ben Brofman, another attorney for Combs, told the Independent, just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Bullshit. Wow. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat out denial of the claim. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. Shortly after the release of the footage that shows Combs attacking Miss Ventura in a hotel lobby, Combs condemned his own actions and apologized in the interview. For nearly a year, Combs has faced a series of civil lawsuits that accuse him of sexual abuse, rape, and misconduct. Now, federal prosecutors have brought criminal charges. So, these are the charges: sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution. That's because he crossed state lines. Running a criminal enterprise. That's the RICO that consisted of his associates, employees, and the influence of business empire to coerce, control, and abuse female victims. That includes sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. That's the RICO. During the freak-offs, Combe distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep victims obedient and compliant. After freak-offs, Combs and victims typically receive IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. Wow. So he had nurses there, doctor or somebody on call. I don't understand why you would want to have sex with a comatose body who just dead, don't even know what's going on. I don't understand. Comedian Jeff Wittick claimed on the episode Jeff FM, he went to one of Combs' alleged freak off parties where he saw people having sex at a mansion in Miami. It was like 8 stories high and it just kept going. And the higher you went, the weirder the shit got. In 2010, he said he went to a lingerie sex party after getting an invite through an acquaintance who had filmed a music video with Combs. She's like, oh, he's having a Diddy party. Those Diddy parties are fucking crazy. They're the best parties. Like the people wanted to go to them. While Whitlock wore a polo shirt expecting a normal party, another friend wore lingerie where their nipples were showing through. And I'm like, you guys are going like that? They're like, you don't understand about these parties. And I did not understand because I saw live sex happen that night. That's the first time I saw that happen ever in my life. And did I partake? No, but I just got fucking drunk there, he said. It's just crazy. I was literally there. I lived through it. Okay. His lawyer is saying, please reserve your judgment until you know all the facts. In November, mid November, the mogul was accused by prosecutors of using jailmates' phones from inside prison to blackmail potential witnesses, calling up family members, urging them to reach out to potential victims and create narratives. The defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he would do anything and disobey the rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. Defendant has shown, in other words, that he cannot be trusted to abide by rules or conditions, prosecutor said. Combs' behavior was described as relentless efforts to corruptly influence witness testimony, the court documents claim. Let me see, here's the other article. Oh, this is just about his fourth time and he was denied bail. I'm not going to read anything on that unless I see something. At least his family was there, including Quincy. Okay, this little dirt, we ain't dealing with him yet. Oh, y'all do know that rapper Takashi 69 got 45 days. He in the same jail with P Diddy. Wait a minute, is this all Takashi 69? Yeah, this all Takashi. Yeah, he got 45 days. Hey, Grayson. Now my girl, oh, I forgot I had her. Okay, let me see. Now we going to Allie Carter and Diddy. You know what? I might do this separately. You know what? I'm gonna do that some separately. I'm gonna do that separate, Allie Carter, cause she been claiming that Diddy did all this stuff to her. She ain't got no proof, no evidence, no nothing. The jury is out on her. She got support, but I don't know. Why you ain't filed a lawsuit? You want to bring awareness and all this. Why don't you file a lawsuit? And none of these attorneys have contacted you. I'm just saying. So now the dark side of Diddy, I'm gonna do a separate interview on Ali Carter. The dark side of Diddy parties. Let's see. Sean Diddy Combs has always been synonymous with lavish celebrations. Let me see. So they're saying that Diddy parties are now very qualities being examined in the light of all these accusations. Numerous lawsuits been filed, blah, 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 blah. The parties brought celebrities together, industry elites, and beautiful women. Were not just glamorous gatherings, but environments that allowed for the abuse of power. The women involved claimed they were manipulated, coerced, and even assaulted, in some incidents dating back decades. But you kept going. You kept being in it for 4 years, for 10. I don't get it. At the heart of these allegations is a party culture that promoted risky behavior where excessive drinking, drug use, and sexual misconduct were overlooked. The victims described these Diddy parties as places where young women were preyed upon, with some accusing Diddy of personally facilitating or participating in the exploration, exploitative acts. While Diddy parties were known for attracting A-list celebrities, they also became platforms for Diddy to assert control over people. Guests, especially women, were felt pressure to engage in inappropriate behavior for fear that refusing might harm their careers. Mary J. Blige said the parties were a rite of passage, an entrance to elevate to the next level. She said that several women stated that they were lured into these gatherings with promise of career advancement only to find themselves in compromising situations. Diddy's ability to wield his influence over these parties were reportedly enhanced by a network of enforcers, including, excuse me, bodyguards and staff, who ensured that no one spoke about what happened behind closed doors. The atmosphere of fear and intimidation kept many from coming forward until now. Drugs and alcohol were said to be freely available, which, according to several accounts, facilitated a toxic environment where envious behavior began. Excuse me. As more allegations surfaced, the legacy of Diddy Price had become increasingly tied to these disturbing accusations. Yeah, that's how we gonna do that. Um, what were once seen as exclusive must-attend events are now being remembered for the harm they caused. Diddy's once untouchable status in the entertainment industry is rapidly eroding as victims continue to speak out and the music mogul faces serious legal battles ahead. Even though he has denied these allegations, the rise and fall of Diddy parties symbolize more than just the highs or lows of celebrity culture. They expose the dangerous power dynamics that have long existed within the entertainment industry, where wealth and fame, when allow individuals to act with impunity. As the truth behind these events continues to unfold, it's clear that the impact of these parties extends far beyond the dance floor and forever altering the legacy of Sean Diddy Combs. Yep, he dying in disgrace. He can't be a brand mogul. Would nobody have him as a brand? Can't. Okay, I got some Allie Carter. I'm gonna save that for a separate. Yeah, I'm saving that for a separate thing. Yep, yep. I'm gonna do a separate video. I'm not putting her in this. Yep, I'm gonna do that separate too. Gene Deal. I'm gonna do that separate too.
What video you did?
I'm still live, and then okay. Yep, we're gonna go past that because we got to get to the Jay-Z part. Oh, I got stuff on Africa Bambaataa. Hi y'all. How y'all doing? That's gonna be a separate video. Yeah, I'm gonna do Diddy and Allie Carter. That's gonna be separate because that's a whole mess within itself. Oh, we got to talk about Wendy Williams. She got dementia. She can't even do too much of anything now. What y'all think about Serena Williams? She bleaching her skin. You going to the store? You going to the store?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Probably like in an hour.
Oh, I just want some chips. Oh, we got to talk about the Rothschild that was found dead in the fire in L.A. Oh, that is the Rothschild. I forgot I got all this stuff in my phone. Oh, we got to talk about the View. Oh, we got some on Harvey Weinstein too. Okay, this one. Sean Diddy Combs denied bail as judge declares hip hop. Yeah, so I'm not even going. He was denied bail 4 times. I'm not even gonna go into that. What is this? Oh, we got to get back on the last 5 defendants for YSL. We're gonna talk about that. About the coming fall of the banking system that's coming. Well, what is this? What y'all think about Daniel Penny? I'm getting to it. Shit. I'm just trying to clear out everything in this phone. They still talking about defund the police. Okay, while I'm doing this, you know what I'm about to do? You about to watch Fame versus Sacrifice. Oh, somebody. Damn, I just found this. They released the name. Hold on. Let me. No, I want to do this one because I'm gonna do it. Okay, let me go back. It's part 2 of that video. Here we go. Folks ask me, and they say, so, madam, what ancestors done showed you about that situation with P. Diddy? And ancestors gave it to me like this. Ancestors said,
We're going to make P. Diddy as the example. The example of what happens when these celebrities, when they sign down with these satanic contracts, and they end up selling their souls to the devil / the PTD, the powers that be. I want y'all to first understand me when I say sold their souls. Because some people got it mixed up. I want you to understand what I mean when I say sold their souls to the devil / Satan. / the PTD. When people sold their souls that they physically up for money. So I need y'all to first overuse P. Diddy as an example in this video tonight. Y'all sit down. He willingly went to the slave master. Y'all know who the slave master is? Do I get to receive fame and fortune and all of the desires of my heart? What is it that I got to do? And the slave master said, I want souls. I want blood sacrifices. And P. Diddy agreed. I said, P. Diddy agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And at that moment, y'all, the deal he made with the slave master became a spiritual exchange. I want y'all to pay close attention.
I agree with you, Tina.
Exchange.
Absolutely facts.
The deal he made.
Oh shit. And
became a spiritual.
And that demon has taken 100% control. Oh, that's such sexual debauchery. For real.
Exchange.
I wouldn't want him to touch me.
And when P. Diddy signed that deal with the slave master to give up blood sacrifices, he didn't realize something, y'all. He didn't realize that he was sacrificing himself to be a sacrificial lamb in the end.
Facts. Facts.
He didn't realize he was exchanging his own soul spiritually. He also didn't realize at a certain time that the slave master was going to come back and collect. We hear that over and over and over again. Oh, the powers that be, the PTB going to come back and collect. He didn't realize he was the collateral. That on fleek. When we see all this stuff going on with P. Diddy, his house being raided by the po-po. The FBI, whatever you want to call it. All these lawsuits that he faces left and right. All these sexual allegations, etc. Need to know is whether that be in jail or through death. I said it's collection time for P. Diddy. P. Diddy thought that he was being sneaky by doing all those things that he was doing in the background just to receive fame and fortune. But he never saw the trick. He never saw the game was really being played on him. Rewind the video back. And I just told you how it's being on him. If you put out good karma, you get good karma to come back to you.
Facts.
But if you put out negative karma, then negative karma will definitely come back to you. But it's said, P. Diddy got blood on his hands. He done took out other people that we didn't know. Told you it's the things people do in the background. Other people he done took up out of here, we don't even know of them.
Facts.
You know, I got to say allegedly. But you know what it is? He's out. When he ended up taking out and blood sacrificing Kim Porter, that's when his karma starts to manifest physically. And I promise y'all, that rabbit hole will go much deeper. Think about it. It go much deeper. It's going to be somebody who eventually come out and they going to expose P. Diddy about that satanic shit that he used to do inside of the studio. Specifically. Something that was done inside of a studio. It's going to be about something demonic and diabolical that happened in the studio. That's what the ancestors told me. In the last video that I did about P. Diddy, or I say the last videos that I did about P. Diddy. And now we're seeing things begin to manifest themselves. And it was other people that was around P. Diddy helping him to do these
That's
evil
a
things
fact,
that he
Tina.
was doing.
Was your soul worth
The
it?
ancestor said it like this.
And he may think that it was worth it because he got to live a life that none of us probably would never see, with maids and cooks and $1 billion, being a billionaire, you know what I mean? He may think it's what he knew what he was getting into, because he sure did. He does practice witchcraft. Remember, they said when the feds when the Homeland Security and they opened up his refrigerator, they found stacks of meat with people's name on it, which means he did some type of ritual, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever you want to call it, and put their names on it, and it's. So he definitely does ritual. So he know where he getting, Tina. He know he probably didn't think it was gonna come like this, a downfall where he is totally disgraced. Ain't nobody gonna ever publicly be with him because he can't clean this image up. Oh shit. Oh, There we go.
They said even some of them, they will also get their karma at the same time that P. Diddy received his karma. Some of them. And then some of those people, they going to receive their karma at a later time. And y'all got to remember something about karma. Karma hit people in different ways.
Yeah.
Yes. I said karma hit people in different type of ways. So I'm going to end it on this right here. This is the message. This is the prophecy about P. Diddy. No matter what P. Diddy do, no matter how many people he try to pay off to try to win these court cases and things of that nature, it ain't absolutely nothing that he gonna be able to get out of this karma that he is about to face. I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. P. Diddy, he will pay for all the blood that he shed.
Facts. Facts.
And one thing about P. Diddy is he continues to sacrifice people, y'all, over and over and over again. And after he sacrificed these people, he was happy after he did it.
Wow.
So y'all pay attention. Y'all look close. He ain't gonna get out of nothing that he did.
I love her. That's so mad down. Fame versus sacrifice. She don't come on as often as she used to. I found one of Jay-Z and another one of P. Diddy, but the one from Jay-Z is like 6 years ago. I might have to just turn this into part 3. But I want to finish this. Oh, when I was in Puerto Rico, that's my picture. I was in Puerto Rico. That was the best trip I've ever had, for real. Excuse me. We got to talk about them drones. I don't know if y'all know them drones are spraying. We going back on lockdown, y'all. You might not believe it, but listen, I done told you. Oh, this all on the damn gone drones. Cause I gotta bring Jay Z into this. We got up to the point. Um, Jay Z got involved when that 13-year-old girl brought accusations, and he sent that fiery message to Tony Busby saying he was extorted because he was named as co-defendant. They didn't name him. Then Busby outed him, and his name came out. And ever since, they've been coming after Jay Z. He next, Tyler Perry going, Oprah going. Ellen DeGeneres done fled the country to get away from P. Diddy accusations. She over in Britain. hmm I wonder, can somebody show me how to put this in files? And this the drone part. I'm not talking about no drone. The migrants. Time for them to go. Can't wait for Biden to get out of there. What is this teacher? Oh, oh my God, where is this stuff at? Because I know I'm almost finished. Oh, we got to talk about that woman set on fire on the subway by that illegal. The last defendants, Yak Gotti, you know, Shannon Stillwell did get out. Oh, we got to talk about that. Yep, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Got to do Lil Durk. I don't know if Lil Durk going to get out. What y'all think? Okay. Then, I forgot about this. Then last week, Diddy sued by ex-employee claiming he cleaned up after disturbing parties known as Wild King Nights. Sean Diddy Combs has been sued by former employee Philip Pines, who claims he was forced to clean up the Diddy's exaggerated Wild King Night parties. Diddy ain't forced you to clean up, you was paid to clean up. Now this extortion to me. The lawsuit adds to the mounting legal troubles Diddy is already facing a civil complaints. Pines, who worked as senior executive assistant for Diddy from 2019 to 2021, that's 3 years, 19, 20, 2 years, 2 years, he made you clean up. Quit lying. Alleges that he was essentially Diddy's personal lackey or flunky, is what he should have said. According to the lawsuit filed in Los Angeles, he was pressured into sexual situations and was tasked with preparing for parties that involve sex, drugs, and alcohol. This is Philip Pines. Pines claims he was responsible for setting up the party environment, which including arranging red lights, ice buckets, alcohol, marijuana joints, honey packs for male libido. Honey packs make them help with the male libido. I didn't know that. Baby oil, Astroglide. What is that? Towels, illegal drugs, and power banger sex machines. Wow, per Variety. Diddy allegedly referred to these parties as Wild King Nights. After the parties concluded, Pines alleged he had to clean up the aftermath, removing drug evidence and bodily fluids like blood or urine from hotel rooms and even deleting compromising videos from Diddy's devices. In one particular disturbing incident outlined in the lawsuit, Pine states that Diddy pressured him to have sex with a female guest. Although he complied briefly, he left the situation feeling upset. He still worked for him for 2 years. The lawsuit also mentions that during Diddy's 51st birthday party, he allegedly exposed a celebrity guest to COVID-19 and witnessed a violent incident where Diddy kicked a guest in Miami. Diddy's legal team has responded to this latest allegation with strong denials. They told Variety, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man, woman, adult, or more. They emphasize that the judicial process will reveal the truth and express confidence in Diddy's eventual vindication. Hmm. Nah, this TMZ, because it ain't true if it ain't on TMZ. That's another a government website show straight. Because they get stuff don't nobody else get. And video. Diddy's legal team tells TMZ no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone. Me too. But now you know what? I get what you're saying, but look, Abercrombie CEO who was accused of sex trafficking, messing with allegedly messing with children, they arrested him. He out on bail the next day, $10 million. You ain't heard nothing about him. Nothing. We know why that is. Did he offer 50 million? He offered his island first, then his house, he offered 50 million. Then he said an apartment, no company and all that. You know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, I'm just saying, and we gotta get into that Abercrombie guy. They ain't saying nothing. I don't even know when the man next court date, but I'm sure gonna follow it. Okay, so this back on patent, but this is according to TMZ. I don't want to read all of it. Oh, this got other information in it, so I am gonna read it. Okay, I ain't gonna read that. Now, Pines claims he had to set up hotel rooms Diddy used for orgies and drug binges and then clean up and try to leave no trace afterwards. Pine claimed Diddy would instruct him to prepare the room. Okay, I read that. I ain't gonna worry about that. He said that sometimes these sex orgies and freak offs, they sometimes lasted 4 days. I don't think I could. I don't know. Maybe y'all could go that long. It ain't no way. No wonder they had to go to the hospital and be revived. 4 days and you unconscious. You woke up, man, toe up from the back to the front. They sometimes lasted for days with multiple women involved. Diddy also made him clean up the mess too, removing any evidence of drugs, condoms, and sex toys, plus cleaning up stains from bodily fluids, blood, and urine. Oh, I wouldn't want that man to touch me. I'm sorry, all them spirits he got floating up in his body. Pine said he would leave a big tip upon checkout to appease the housekeeping staff at hotels in an effort to make sure none of the damage was reported. Pine says Diddy would test his loyalty by forcing him to have sex with women while Diddy watched. And he says Diddy treated him like an animal playing fetch in order to prove his loyalty. But you stayed for 2 years. Pine said Diddy made him work in close proximity to him when Diddy was infected with COVID in November 2020. He says Diddy even had him go to Turks and Caicos for Diddy's birthday party, which included, like you ain't want to go to Turks and Caicos. Now, offended Diddy at all, but I'm just saying. He claims one of Diddy's famous partygoers became affected with the C word. I forgot, I can't say that. Sorry, YouTube. After the bash, and the celeb asked Pines if anyone at the party had COVID, but he says he was instructed to remain silent. Then we got another lawsuit with a new 15 million sexual lawsuit. This lady, Latoya Grayson, claimed Diddy sexually assaulted her when she was 23 years old. According to the civil complaint filed Friday, this is brand new and obtained by lost Fox News Digital. The woman who resides in Oklahoma alleged she won an invitation to a party hosted by the rap mogul in 2006. Grayson attended a black party, then woke up at the hospital the next morning, the court document stated. When Grayson returned to her hotel, she called a friend and explained she was not sure what happened to her, but she believed she was drugged and assaulted, robbed with no memory of how she arrived at the hospital as her last minute was being at a Diddy's black party. Well, I don't know what you're going to get out of that. That's sad. I do believe her, though. I don't believe Allie Carter, but I believe her. Miss Grayson admits she has no memory of the events alleged in her complaint, does not know who was supposedly involved, and has never spoken to Mr. Combs. Her allegations against him are pure fiction. That's what. No, I believe this one. The woman. I mean, she said she had no recollection. She claimed when she woke up at the hospital, her shirt was ripped, her underwear was missing, she was not wearing any shoes, and the money she had traveled with was stolen. Now, I don't. Okay. After returning to Oklahoma, Grayson allegedly received a phone call from an anonymous woman who threatened Grayson, telling her that any attempts to pursue anything about her assault would be futile because defendant Combs was a celebrity and that Grayson would just be wasting her time. In the filing, Grayson included hotel receipts along with copies of flight information regarding her travel from Oklahoma to New York City. Well, damn. Well, damn. Wow. And of course, his attorney said he has never sexually assaulted anybody. Wow. Now we get in the Jay-Z part. So I can hurry up and finish this stuff on them. So, um, then as you know, that 13-year-old girl, well, she was 13 at the time, filed that claim. Now we get to the part. Diddy faces a handful of civil lawsuits alleging sexual assault, including one with celebrity A, R. Wording, a 13-year-old girl. Jay-Z was added to the lawsuit against Combs on December 8th. We went through the whole timeline. So this part two. The amended complaint named the rap mogul as Celebrity A. In the new version of the lawsuit, the 13-year-old became disoriented and found a bedroom to rest in after allegedly consuming one drink. Jay-Z, Diddy, and the female celebrity B seemingly followed the girl into the room. She immediately recognized all three celebrities, according to the court document. You know who I think that female um, co-defendant is? That's J-Lo. Because during that assault, they was together. Right. Right, Maria. I agree. That's why you gotta be unbiased and objective. I don't think he ever getting out. I think he gonna be unalive. He gonna do himself, or I really don't think, you know. But all this stuff is true. It is. But he done did too much. Let me see. But I think that woman, J Lo. Jay Z allegedly R word the girl, followed by Diddy, alleged R word of the plaintiff, all while celebrity B watch. It ain't no way me as a victim of molestation that I'm gonna sit up there and watch. I won't see. Can't no amount of money pay me for that. I know how that feel, and it ain't no way I'm gonna look. I'm gonna defend that. Money ain't gonna get me that way. It get me other ways, but it ain't gonna get me that way. Because I understand the damage that happens to a kid mentally, emotionally, and all that.
I let Grayson know. You seen that or-
Um, The Empire State of Mind rapper Jay-Z denied all allegations shared on Rock Nation's social media. These allegations are now this is what he said. I know y'all said we just did the whole timeline. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, in which Tony Busby did and dropped his name at that point after he had said this statement. Then we got another lawsuit that came out. He allegedly R-worded a woman at a 1991 charity event. Let me see that they name her. He raped a woman while sponsoring a charity event. The incident preceded the death of 9 individuals at the event due to a stampede. Let me see. According to court documents obtained by the mayor, the plaintiff claimed she wasn't aware who Diddy was at the time. She alleged she met him at December 1991 charity basketball event at City College of New York. Oh, I do remember when them kids was stampede at that college and 9 people was. I do remember that. Yep, 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 yep. Jane Doe explained in the lawsuit that she met up with a different unnamed rapper at the event, being let in early with another friend. However, she had trouble locating the rapper inside, asking Diddy, who was sponsoring the event, for help. The lawsuit claims she and her friend were taken to an office in the back of the locker room where Combs had a makeshift dressing room set up. He introduced himself and his bodyguard, who then stood outside the door while they talked. Diddy allegedly offered the plaintiff a drink from a plastic cup, claiming it was Coca Cola. The woman said she drank a small amount before she began to feel woozy and attempted to leave to find her rapper friend on her own, but Combs blocked her exit. Everybody ain't lying about them drugs now. Now he did that. He did that. Everybody ain't lying about that. She then claimed Diddy began touching himself and began to fondle plaintiff and overpower her when she struggled. Combs removed her underwear and began molesting her before climbing on top of her and penetrating her. Mm. After the incident, the woman claimed she threatened to tell her rapper friend what happened, but Diddy interjected. He allegedly warned her that people can come up missing. I believe all that. I believe all that. That sounds like something he would say. The basketball charity event became infamous after resulting in a dangerous stampede due to its oversold nature. I'm not going to read all that. Of course, the attorney said that he denied all those allegations. Let me see. Now, so I did breaking news of what happened. Diddy had a fight with the feds. That's in the beginning of the interview. He had a fight with the feds up there. He just lost it in meltdown. So he going through it. And I can understand. Can y'all imagine going from a private jet, a cook, eating lavishly, traveling all over the world, cook mansions and all this, and in one day, because that's literally what happened. He went to turn himself in thinking he'd get out bond going back. In one day, you sleeping on a concrete bed in MDC with rats and mice and roaches, concrete. You went from sugar to hell in one day. Yeah, he going through. Mm. So now he on hunger strike, y'all. He on a hunger strike. He barely because he believes that he's being poisoned, that they putting poison in the. And I would agree. He should be paranoid because some people do want him unalive. As he gonna want to unalive himself. It's whichever one come first. But I don't think he gonna make it out of this. Sean Diddy Combs barely touched his Thanksgiving meal in prison because he believes someone may try to poison him. Diddy picked over his food like a huffy child and barely touched a thing. He is virtually on a hunger strike. Now he's been saying he thinks his food is poison. And remember, they said he done dropped 50 pounds as he went in, and plus he ain't got whatever he used to use to keep his muscles. He don't have all of that, no trainer, none of that. But he done dropped it, and he gray. Of course he gray, because he ain't got that stuff to take the gray out. He's in a really dangerous place after getting all his bail application refused and spending Thanksgiving behind bars instead of partying really hurt. Larry Levine, who previously served his time at MDC, said he has a source with knowledge of Diddy's situation on the inside. He said, imagine someone paid someone off on the inside to poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. Nah, that's what just happened to Rayful Edmond. He been out 5 months. I did a video on him. He was a drug kingpin out of DC who changed the Bureau of Federal and Correction Office phone system completely. He died of a he in federal custody in the halfway house died of a heart attack. Now, why did he say that? Pay someone off on the inside to poison him, give him a heart attack. If somebody got to one of the correctional officers and this could happen, they don't make a lot of money. And there's people out there that he's got stuff on that do have a lot of money. If somebody got to one of the correctional officers and this could happen, mm, he's really, really paranoid. He's really scared. Doesn't know what to think. He doesn't know who to trust or what to believe. I believe all that. Wow, Marie, that is something, but I don't believe that because when you in the industry, you have to partake in these things. It's three doors. Noriega said that. It's three doors when he made that. Dang, I forgot that single that he made. But when he said, when he made that number one, he was called in the room. They said he could go to door number one. He said, I'm not sure if that's the homosexual door or door number, but it's three doors or door number two. He said, I'm not sure if that's the sacrificial where you have to sacrifice somebody, or he can go on um, a roll call straight on his own. And he chose to go straight on his own. Look it up, Noriega, the doors. And he said the man was like, okay, young man, you made your choice. He said he never had a hit after that. He got drink champs now, right? He did something, but I'm just saying. But he never had a hit again. So yeah, I don't think but that would be summary if they did, but I don't think they fabricating all this because everybody ain't lying saying the same thing that they was drugged. So now they saying that since he been in court, that he's astonishingly thinner and grayer. Of course he is. He's 55 years old. He faces over 100 sexual assault allegations and has been formally charged with sex trafficking, transportation for prostitution, and racketeering. And the feds don't let no cameras in. That's why we don't know nothing. But this how they drew a picture. This how they saying he looked. Because they do have an artist in there to draw. Diddy's son Christian and Justin were among the small group present at Wednesday's court appearance. And were pictured arriving to his trial. Combs spent 3 months in federal custody. His trial is set to start May 5th, 2025. And prosecutors also hinted of further indictments coming up. Okay, we already did Fat Joe. I think that's it. That's all I got to say about Jay-Z. Wait a minute. Oh, we about to get in the videos now. I think that's it. But my girl, Fame versus Sacrifice, she got, oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Should I come back for part three? Keep going. Jay-Z empire, what billionaire stands to lose as he okay. Jay-Z built his billionaire dollar empire through a handful of businesses endeavors in 1990. Now, do you know how they say how he got on it? Remember, now see, I'm old. So, it was back in the late 80s, early 90s. Jay Prince Rap a Lot Records would um he had the Ghetto Boys, Mind Plans, Tricks, some that was my jam. Murder Inc. Brother who did Ashanti and Ja Rule, Rap a Lot Records. Damn, what was the other one? Murder Inc. Oh, Death Row Records with Suge Knight. They was all three gonna put up $30 million a piece to start because ain't no blacks in distribution. That's all, the other people. And so they was putting up 30 million. Apparently Jay-Z went back to the powers and be and told, and they rewarded him. Remember he opened up that his restaurant, was it in New York or Atlanta? I think it's New York. Justin's or something. No, that's P. Diddy. Anyway, 4040 Club, 4040. I can't remember if it's Atlanta or New York, but anyway, they awarded with that. The next thing you know, Irv Gotti and they shut down Murder Inc. They raided it. The FBI raided, pulled all that. Suge Knight started. They took down Death Row Records at that point. Now I don't know how Jay Prince, because Jay Prince still got, but he's really not in the rap, but he still got his stuff. They shut them all the way down, and because of that, Jay Z elevated with them as far as trust as being a snitch. But that's apparently, allegedly, what happened. Now, born Sean Carter, the renegade rapper became hip hop's first billionaire in 2019, and as of 2027, he has a number of profitable ventures, including partnerships with the NFL, a music streaming service, and a global entertainment agency. It remains to be seen if any of his businesses will be affected by the allegations. Jay Z R a minor with Sean Diddy Combs. Hip hop from the beginning has always been aspirational, he told Warren Buffett in a 2019 Forbes interview. It always broke that notion that an artist can't think about money as well. Jay Z, okay, they're going into his background. Let me see. His music catalog of nearly 300 songs is valued at 95 million in 2021, according to Forbes. He founded Rock Nation through a partnership with Live Nation 2018 and 2017. He extended the agreement another decade in a $200 million deal. He then brought Rock Nation into sports realm with 5-year deal with NFL to restructure the Super Bowl halftime show as part of NFL Inspire Change Initiative for social activism. Oh, that's why he ain't had Lil Wayne do it and had Kendrick Lamar. Okay. I didn't know that. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodwin said while he was aware of the claims, he was not concerned about Jay-Z's relationship with the league. Anybody else, they would have let go. Now these migrants, these little kids can come from anywhere. They now this is a fact. They found those tunnels underneath his house. I'm gonna go back way back, way back. I'm just gonna give out some facts and then I'm bring it back. Ben Franklin, he was a part of the Hellfire Club. Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers, he was in a satanic um, organization called the Hellfire Club. When he died, they found tunnels under his house and about 13, 14 bones of missing children. So this been going around. This is just a part. If you are part of the occult or you are, not so much the esoteric, and if you go deep enough, they go through rituals to get things done, and they do sacrifices, debauchery, orgies, all that. That's just a fact. Anything God does, Satan has to turn around and pervert it. But going back to that, so right now, to answer your question, I just want to bring it back. The police said there isn't no tunnels. Mm. I don't know if you remember. Well, under Washington, D.C., it is tunnels. And they found 300 kids down in those tunnels. Y'all can Google that. This was during the time when Trump was, during his first presidency, when he was busting all those pedal rings. And they bought 300 kids from out those tunnels. But right now, as of we had 100,000 missing black girls, almost a million missing black boys. Of the migrant children, let me see if I can find this video. Let me see if I can find it TikTok. Of the migrant children coming over that border, missing 500,000. And either they dead, sex trafficked, or they doing labor. And I'm gonna do a video about the hey, I ain't mean to go there. Let me see. Let me see if I can find because it was on TikTok. Let me see. In Ohio.
Paying attention to that media game because in Ohio, 1,000 kids alone have gone missing out of nowhere. 50 kids just went missing this week alone. Check it out. Children. Saturday, a missing 4-year-old from Cleveland was found at a safe in a separate incident. A missing 12-year-old Villa was found safe in Texas. And Sunday, a missing Jackson Township 16-year-old was also found and is safe. It has been months now since anyone has seen 15-year-old Keisha Williams. As News 5's Bryn Caswell reports, she said
Disney going on a business too.
It's been over 90 days since anyone has seen 15-year-old Keyshawn Williams.
Especially Senator Hawley.
That spans 2 states and 3 parishes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Marcus, can I just start with you? You testified a moment ago to Senator Butler that every child gets a know your rights presentation. Is that correct? Before
gets a Know Your Rights presentation as well as...
Have you read these New York Times reports? The series of stories the New York Times has done on the children who are in your care. Have you read them?
Yes, I have.
Have you read that children are scrubbing dishes They are operating heavy machinery. They are delivering meals. They are harvesting coffee. They are working construction. They are working as housekeepers. They are working overnight shifts at plants where they are not paid. They are not going to school. They are not cared for. They are not getting meals. Almost all of it illegal. Are you aware of that? That's a
Yes. Senator ORR.
That's a yes or no, I think. Do you really think that you're helping these children by releasing them to traffickers? And yes, sex traffickers, 85,000 children you have contact with, and you gave them a presentation before we turn them over, exploiting them on a scale not seen in this country for 100 years, a century. It's a disgrace in the United States of America. Let me ask you this. You do health, so just tell me this. Do you require sponsors to document their relationship with the child?
Senator, we have a thorough vetting process.
Do you require sponsors to document their relationship with the child?
Yes, we go through.
No, you do not. You do not. Have you read the Senate's Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations reports on your office? There was one in 2016. There was one in 2008.
Yeah, that's where he was, because he was from Britain. That's where Benjamin Franklin was when he died. He was back in Britain. Oh, yeah, I know about that, Marie. Yes, from the bucket. And they said that that was a fake news story. Then all that came out about Prince Andrew, Prince Charles' brother, how he liked little girls and how often he was on Epstein Island. Yep, you right about that. Prince Andrew, along with Bill Clinton, who liked little girls, who got that picture at Epstein house in the blue dress. Okay. Yep. All satanic rules. This went on a long time, and Diddy just, he part of that. But I just wanted to show you, you know what, I need to send this to myself. But it was one that I was looking for in a...
We turn now to a frightening trend in Ohio.
I wanted to find that one.
Sees the pattern in this.
Children who went missing.
Parents of a missing kidnapped teen.
3 missing children who vanished 2 years ago have been found alive.
Missing children. This is from September.
She's away. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a lucky one.
Children disappeared in October 2022 from their family home in Beaver County, Utah. This prompted
That's a good one too. No, that ain't the one I was looking for anyway.
This is the horrifying moment. An 8-year-old girl in Texas was snatched from her mother's arms in broad daylight. She frantically called for help as the car sped away. This is 8-year-old Salem Salvador. At about 6 p.m. on the day of the incident, came and pulled Salem into the car. Her mother rushed into the car to rescue her daughter, but failed. After the neighbors witnessed, they immediately called the police. The police immediately launched a citywide investigation. At 7 o'clock, police found a surveillance camera and successfully locked the suspect's vehicle and issued an Amber Alert to him.
Oh,
The police were
God.
notified. They immediately sent people to the hotel. At 2:30 a.m., the police rushed into the suspect's room. Salem was successfully rescued and sent to the hospital for examination and reunited with her family. The police arrested 51-year-old Michael Weber in the hotel. He was charged with aggravated kidnapping and child abuse.
And he black,
Sentenced to
Lord,
life in
had
prison
black,
without
Lord God. Some sick people. No, I couldn't sell my soul for that part. I can't mess with no children. That's just sick. But I was looking for this other video. Okay. Oh, while we doing that, since cause we going on a 2 hour, I know. Let me do this. Oh, let me see. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Oh no, I already did that one. No, I don't want to do that one. We just did that P Diddy. I ain't gonna take too long tonight, child. But folks been asking me. They said, so madam, what's going on with that P Diddy situation? They said, could you give us an update video? And we jumps right into it. Come on, let's do it. Not too long ago, we found out that P Diddy was in jail and that he facing charges of racketeering and sex trafficking. And he's also facing a federal indictment and numerous civil lawsuits that's pending against him. I told y'all before in the last video that I did about P. Diddy, that P. Diddy was getting served his karma. When you put out good karma, you receive good karma. When you put evil karma, that shit could come back to you when you least expect it. Facts. And that's what's going on with P. Diddy. When you let the devil ride, the motherfucker devil gonna wanna drive. Facts. And P. Diddy been riding with the devil / the PTB for a long time. And those evil spirits done took over his mind, his body, and his soul. I agree. Ancestors gave it to me like this. I want you to listen closely. Ancestors said that it's an evil spirit that has been conjured up and released in Hollywood. And that spirit is called power. That evil spirit is called power. It's a lot of celebrities / people that are being possessed by that spirit, that evil spirit called power. When you see the TV series called Power, that TV series is named after that evil spirit. And that TV series is show you how that evil spirit called power, how it operates through people, how it causes them to act. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let that play. I gotta get. So when you watch the TV series called Power, as well, that power, they like to feed they feast like to make them feel more powerful. Some of y'all done heard that song. I got power. I know y'all done Come
eyes and
on.
ears open. That's evil. They want one. Back in the day, black people used to pump their fists. And then they used to yell out what? Black power. Power to the people. Ancestors said there's two types of power. The power used to do good. The power is by to do evil. P. Diddy, he received the power that he was searching for. And in the end, he became possessed by that power / that evil spirit called power that's been conjured up in the industry. Except, and what I'm about to tell y'all, I gotta say that to me. But this is the way that the ancestors gave it to me. Most people don't know this right here. But P. Diddy and Jay-Z, P. Diddy and Jay-Z is closer than what some people might think. And P. Diddy and Jay-Z, they have something in common. They're both possessed by the evil spirit. It's good power and it's the evil power. And they're both possessed by that evil spirit called power. And sister said, when P. Diddy and Jay-Z got together / joined together, they had secret conversations. You know about the dark side music industry.
What
What you got to do to come up the sex trafficking that's going on. Join down with the dark side / the satanic industry. Both of them. P. Diddy and Jay-Z. Well, P. Diddy and Jay-Z, they end up taking things a little bit further. Listen to me closely. And they created their own type of like secret society.
facts?
They created
Facts.
their own secret society / their own little group in the background. And they were silent business partners. Diddy and Jay-Z, they had some evil, cutthroat type of people that they were and things of that nature in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And the type of deals that they had going on in the background with these people. Evil deals, diabolical deals. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna say too much here. But ancestor said the type of things they was doing in the back was very diabolical, very evil. And in that secret society / that group that P. Diddy, they started, they had different rappers / successful people that was part of their little group.
StreamYard.
Type of business people. Those people took part in different diabolical things that was going on in the background as well. And Jay-Z and P. Diddy, they was just using them as pawns
Facts.
in a game that they started.
Facts.
And I promise y'all, that rabbit hole go deeper. Put the pieces of the puzzle of what I just said, put it together. So if they arrest P. Diddy, they gonna have to, come and arrest Jay-Z as well. And a whole lot of people gonna have to go down. Do y'all see the domino effect?
Facts.
Everybody have to go down in some type of way. And keep it. P. Diddy and Jay-Z of dark music industry. P. Diddy and Jay-Z, they are valuable players to the PTB.
Mm-hmm.
Either the PTB / this satanic music industry. They can either
sack Jay-Z and P. Diddy right now.
Facts.
Keep holding on to them, play game.
Facts.
Ancestor said that this P. Diddy story right here, it got so many twists, turns, that you would fuck go roller coaster. It's right. Folks ask me, and they say, what has it showed you about the outcome of this P. Diddy situation? And the message that the ancestors gave me on this was that P. Diddy's ending, his finality, it will be very shocking to the people.
I believe that.
That's what they gave me. That's the message they gave me.
I believe that. He is not going to live. I'm sorry.
What happened with this situation, it is going to be very.
That's my girl, So Mandela, Fame versus Sacrifice. Now I want to go here and I'm gonna Google this, and then I don't think I'm gonna play them other videos, because this late prophet named Celestial talked about the downfall of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm gonna end with this. Let me see. Celestial downfall of Jay-Z and Beyonce. This is June.
It is called The Fall of Jay-Z and Beyonce. The Fall of Jay-Z and Beyonce. And in this prophecy, God is revealing that the so-called globally renowned couple, the famous king and queen of rap and pop, are not the people that most people think that they are. They're not who you.
Man, Oprah is next, and Tyler Perry. You know, they closed her school in South Africa because all those little girls, most of them, were molested. She part of it too. Ellen DeGeneres already left America since Trump won, and she living in Britain now. It's a whole lot of celebrities that are leaving. Tom Hanks gone. He went back to Greece. You know. So Oprah, Tyler Perry, all of them, TD Jakes, all, yes, it's coming.
Think they are, and the Lord is going to see to it. Please listen. Listen to this dream very carefully. May the Lord give me grace to bring it out. They are going to come down very low, and God is going to see to it that they are brought to the lowest and most humbling possible state that any human being can come to. And so what I dreamt this morning is that I came other elements about something we can expect to see living here in the United States, how life is going to change as well. I dreamt that I came home, and it was that time of the day, I would say after 5:30 or about 6 going to 7, where it's coming on to twilight. So it's the kind of the day when you get in your house, you're going to need the lights, not because it's excessively dark in your house per se. It's not nightfall, but it's getting pretty dim to the point where it's better to put the lights on so you can see what you're doing. So I came home and I found Jay-Z and Beyonce in my house, and I was not aware that they were in my house until I put my down from work. But before I get her, he explained how this went. I came home, and the house that I'm living in is almost the same house that this was in the dream, but there were a few changes, and one of the major changes in this dream was a second living room, or a sealed off living room. Most people with a parlor, and it usually has a separate door in houses that have 2 living rooms. And most people, if you grew up with one of those,
I want her to get to it.
I tried the lights there. The lights didn't come out. And I finally said in exasperation, "But what is going on?" I wasn't necessarily speaking to the Lord. I was just exasperating. I was thinking, I've just got home and I know I don't have any food cooked in this house. Season. This is the time when American money working so well anymore. She can't afford her bills, responsibilities. So the power will be cut sometimes, and you'll be in the dark. And I was shocked. I was thinking, what? Lord, America? This is a first world country.
Okay, that's not what, because we only dealing with them.
Designed definitely a man's throne, but he gave off this very old energy. The way his
Okay, we gonna get out all day.
Father God, send your people in, Lord God, who needs a word from you, who needs to.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go this one.
and the better the marketing and the better the shaping of the persona, the better the response of the public to these people. Most people are walking around with powerful celebrity love in their heart, powerful responses to celebrities, and they're not consciously thinking of the fact that you are reacting to a curated image that usually has nothing to do with the person that you think you know. The image has been shaped, and please listen to the linkage of idolatry. The image, the art and shape without you consciously knowing it. This is why followers of Beyonce react that they do. In addition to the witchcraft that's woman doing, in addition to the spells that she's putting on her audience, she has a thing that makes more money than most of us have ever seen in our lifetimes, working night and day to shape an image that will provoke a certain response in people. But when you have Jesus Christ, and you're not even asking him about these people, he will give you insight into information that you did not know was there. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
That's a fact.
And I find them imposing and ruling in my living room. And I decided right away, I'm not going to ask basic questions like, who are you? I know that. How did you get in here? I have no idea. So there's no point in asking. They're sitting there. And I just decided to wait. But the first thing that I began to up is how very, 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 very angry Jay-Z was. This man was wound so tight with anger. He was so full of rage that really it was shocking to me to see this person that projects a cool image. I've got money. I've got power. I've got my boys. I've got everything that you desire. And I'm the coolest man out there. I'm the king of this kingdom. Inside this man, so much rage. I'm standing there thinking to myself, Lord, how does this man get through the day when he's so angry like this? He has so much rage. What's causing it? And how does he actually manage to carry on normal life when he's this mad? Coming from his wife was a very strange combination of two things: fear and confidence. Fear and confidence. Beyonce was terrified of something. Inside her was a feeling like when a little mouse sees the shadow of the cat. The shadow of the cat tells you that the actual cat is on its way. And as a mouse that doesn't have anywhere to flee to, maybe you're too far from your hole, that surely will cause a rise of a lot of fear. But at the same time, I saw so much confidence. She was afraid of something that was coming, but at the same time, I saw how this woman's training is immaculate. I don't know Beyonce, I don't know Jay-Z, but I'm telling you the things that the Lord allowed me to see, and can tell you that the training that this one has had, the person that it has had that kind of training in their life, Jackson, Beyonce has had immaculate training. In fact, the greater her star became, those in charge of her dedicated time to training her. Michael Jackson himself was trained. It's the kind of training where you are trained to handle people, whether they're older people, whether it's reporters, whether it's your fans, whether it's the general perception of the public, whether it's the press. You're trained to handle the press. You're trained to handle unexpected situations. You're trained to control your emotions. That's the main training that I was seeing in her. And you are trained to smile even on your worst day. You are trained to smile even when the worst things are happening to you. This was part of the reason that it was very hard for the public to accept that Michael Jackson was going through the things that he was going through towards the end of his life. This man is on tape as saying certain things about what he was experiencing when it came to ownership of his music, when it came to creative expression. Prince also is on record
Sacrifice.
as explaining great frustration with certain things that he
Yep.
was experiencing as an artist. But because of the training that very mega stars get is nonstop. It makes them so elastic that even if people might perceive there's pain there, or there's struggle there, or there's suffering there, they're so busy in fulfilling their role as the idolater. Oh, the star is here, Beyonce is here, Prince is here, Michael Jackson is here, that people don't pull out anything from behind this solid wall of confidence that these people have. And so I was seeing inside this woman that she had the fear of a mouse that has nowhere to run when a cat is approaching. Confidence was naturally kicking in at the same time because she had been trained to project such an external image. She was leaning on that training really hard. And she started having her own performance in that chair, and the whole performance was directed to me. When I tell you that what this woman started singing, it's still in my head. I'm not going to sing it, but I wrote all the lyrics down for you so that you who are obsessed with lyrics and investigating them and paying attention to what they portray, you're welcome to hear all the lyrics of the song that this woman was singing and how she was singing it. She started singing a song, and since I wasn't going to engage, nothing happened to me. So Beyonce sings this song. She sings through it once, and then she goes back to the top of it, and then she begins to add her personal little touches. You who follow this woman, you know how she sings. You know that she can make her voice very light and soothing, and then she can suddenly play with it, play with the lyrics, play with the way that she's pronouncing words. She begins to say internet as internet, and she's changing her cadence and internet that looks out for her. I know a lady on the internet, and she's so good to me. I know a lady care of anything. She'll take care of everything. She'll take care of little and nothing. Well, her performance, her dress changes. It's a black sequin mirror, and it has gold sequins running down in what I said looks like the Matrix teardrop water on a window pane formation. But as she's really getting into the song, the dress changes to an even more beautiful red sequin dress with champagne detail. So now the dress is red, and it's no longer gold, but it's bright, sparkly pink champagne detail running down this red dress. She starts singing louder and she's dancing in the chair, this seductive laugh, crossing her legs, performing to let me know that she's got a person who's so good to her, someone who will take care of her. This woman, the better the marketing and the better the shaping of the persona, the better the response of the public to these people. Most people are walking around with powerful celebrity love in their heart, powerful response to celebrities, and they're not consciously thinking of the fact that you are reacting to a curated image that usually has image has been shaped. And please listen to the linkage of idolatry. The image.
Oh shit.
Room. And I ran for my life. When I tell you I ran for my life, I ran for my life. And then another obstacle came. Another obstacle came in my life.
It's called the fall of Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, I'm trying to get off of this. Oh, dang. Oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hello again and welcome to Master's Voice. I am Celestial and you are welcome to
I
this
wonder,
channel.
can you go past?
Old and new subscribers alike.
No, I can't. No, I don't want that. I don't want that because I want to be able. Anyway, I'm going to end that there. I'm going to come back later because I got a slew haul of video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank y'all for all the support. I'm going to leave that right there. We got 2 hours now. But I want to do, dang, what I'm going to do next? Maybe I'll just come back, just stay on this today and do a part 3 and just so I can clear up all these videos I got. I don't know. Yep, I'm doing part. I'm right back. Leave a comment, Jay thought. Coming right back with part 3.